What is the deal, man? You know, as you can see, the weather ain't all that great today, but it still feel good outside. I'm still feeling the breeze. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot to talk about, YouTube. Uh, so if you pulling up right now, I mean this video probably for you. So first things first, I wanna tell you, man. Look, don't move to California because it's not what you think. Um, Man, it's getting crazier and crazier by the day. I know y'all can hear like the little background. That's why I use my I'm testing out this mic. Oh look, damn, lady back there cutting the lawn. That's crazy. See, that's how you know. That's a sign. Don't bring your ass to California. And mainly I say that, the reason why I say that is because, man, it's you're gonna run into a lot of problems out here, man. And if you're not making the right amount of money or a good amount of money, because everything is going up so high, uh, you know, a lot of now. First thing first, if you think about moving out here, this is why I say don't move out here because of the way that the rent control. One thing you're gonna have to deal with is uh rent control, no rent control. So basically, your rent can go up at any time for any reason. It's certain places where the landlords they can't where it is rent control where they can where um they can't go over a certain limit. They can't keep raising the rent and everything like that. But especially due to COVID, I was talking to somebody about one of my coworkers about it, and yeah, he was just basically going into how like the housing market and the real estate market has been like trash ever since COVID. Everything is so high, and then that's just houses. That ain't even counting like apartments and stuff like that. Apartments, like the apartment I stay in right now, man, it's been going up damn near every like what 1 to 2 years. Um, Shit, a 1 bedroom is going for like 1,800 and up. Like it's crazy. It sounds crazy, and that's just on the outskirts of that's on the outskirts of LA. You go to LA, oh, it's a wrap. You're gonna have to have at least 2 or 3 jobs, bro, to maintain living in LA. Now, you do get luxuries, don't get me wrong. You get luxuries, you get it comes with a lot of amenities, you know what I'm saying? You're around a lot of tourist attractions, you got a lot of different like cultures all in one. You got Chinatown, you know what I'm saying? You got downtown, you got the fucking the uh the fashion district. You got all these the beach, Santa Monica. What's a bunch of beaches? Venice, Santa Monica, so on and so forth. So there are benefits to living out here, and also the weather. Like as you can see, it's cloudy right now, but it's also sunny. But it doesn't rain like that. Uh, and as you can see, when the wildfires happen, it's because of the drought, because we don't get enough rain. Um, so if you're not used to the heat, this ain't gonna be the place for you. If you ain't got at least, now if you got a career going on, right, then you straight. You ain't got really nothing to worry about too much. But for y'all that just, work average 9 to 5s and shit like that, bro, trust me, if your job is not paying, and then you'll be lucky. I'm not saying that there's not no places out here. Like they got affordable housing. They got affordable housing. So you can look into that. But I would say before you come out here, make sure you do your research. Make sure if you're gonna come out here, you got a job on already like locked in, you know, or your living situation is locked in, or if you got some family members out here, then you probably got a better chance. But even then, it still can be a little hectic because you already know how it gets when you staying at somebody else's house. I don't know about y'all, but you know, I don't really like to live with other people for the simple fact that because shit just happens, man. Shit just happens. Another thing to keep in mind, a lot of the areas, the crime rate, it fluctuates, it goes up and down. But the closer you live to the city, the more you probably likely to run into that. Also, man, yeah, it gets dangerous out here. And I'm not even just talking about natural disasters. Like out here, we have a lot of earthquakes. We have a lot of earthquakes. So if you're not used to that, You scared of earthquakes? I say don't even come. Um, if if you know, we have earthquakes, we have a lot of wildfires. So like if you're a homeowner, you're looking to be a homeowner out here, you know what I'm saying? That's another thing you gotta be aware of, because especially during the summertime, at any moment, a fire could just break out. And as you can see, the insurance company ain't helped the Palisades and all the other places that was affected by the wildfire. So it's like them people just lost their home. And luckily, some of them probably that was probably their second home. You know what I mean? Because, you know, yeah. But if that's your only house, you know what I'm saying? You asked out. So it's like, that's another thing that you have to be aware of. Also, a lot of like break-ins and stuff like that, and robberies and things of that sort, that go down a lot. People cars get broken into a lot. The parking is trash. If you live, the closer you live to like city like areas, the parking gets worse. I'm telling you that right now. And take it from me, because I done got plenty of tickets, especially when I used to live in LA. I used to get a ticket damn near every day because everything is so jam packed, and it's like it's either that or you gotta pay for parking. So that's another thing you gotta run into. But if you live on the outskirts, like the Inland Empire, like where I'm at right now, it's a little more lenient with the parking, depending on what city though. Cause like if you like in Riverside, sometimes they'll have like, even though you have space and it's a lot of parking spaces and stuff like, areas to park at and everything like that, you know, they got the people that go around giving people tickets and shit. So you got to worry about that. Because I used to also get tickets when I lived in Riverside. So keep that in mind. Also, you know, the price for food. Oh my gosh, bro. It's been going. Have you looked at the price of what eggs is? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I can understand meat. I can understand meat being high priced, but even like simple things like milk, eggs, bread, stuff like that shit is like sky high right now, and it's only getting higher. And then on top of that, you know, yeah, like I said, if you got a family out here, and you know, or if you got a family you trying to move out here, that's another thing you got to keep in consideration. Food. $300 ain't doing shit for it. Ain't filling up your refrigerator. Trust me right now. You know. But if you like me, I'm not a. I eat to live, not live to eat. So, if you somebody like me, that I don't need a full fridge. So I'm cool. I'll be fine. But for other people, like if you got kids, then yeah, you probably want to keep that in consideration, because that could be a whole hassle in its damn self. So, just keep those things in mind. Like I said, the rent's sky high. Now, there are some places they have affordable housing, they have low income housing, but the thing you got to keep in mind with those things is that usually it's too good to be true. And 9 times out of 10, the reason why the rent is low there is because, you know, it's always some underlining, like okay, yeah, the rent, it might be 1,300, 1,200, but you got roaches or you got rats and shit, or your neighbors is trash. You know what I'm saying? Like shit like that. Like, or the area that you live in is it's not a lot of jobs in the area. That's another thing too. Jobs is hard to come by in California if you're not into tech, because this is tech capital. So if you're not into things like tech and stuff like that, it's the jobs is sold up, and it's overcrowded. So it's not a lot of job opportunities. The most you're gonna get, most people I know, they work in warehouse jobs. That's about as good as it's gonna get. Or you're gonna be doing like some bullshit job like McDonald's and all that type of stuff. Like, but who wants to work there? But get it how you live. I'm not saying don't do it, but I'm just giving y'all insight so that way you could, you know, make up your mind. But be mindful of that. Yeah, the job opportunities is, you know, is not so good unless you're into tech and things of that sort. Or if you got like some other type of career going on. But a lot of people, even people that have careers, like they got side jobs. They doing Uber on the side and shit like that. So, yeah, just be mindful of that. You know, just be mindful of that. But Yeah, I'm gonna get at y'all.